everyone, and welcome to Brazilian Interactive's exclusive webinar on Community Beyond Communities. So, today we are going to deep dive into the unexplored side of online communities and discuss some common use cases centered around conventional and unconventional communities. But before we begin, let me start by introducing myself. So, I'm Prachi Sharma, and I'm a senior business analyst here at Brazilian Interactive. With me, Ashutosh, who is also a business analyst at Brazilian Interactive. So, hi Ashutosh, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi Prachi, thank you for having me today. I'm so excited to be part of this exclusive webinar.
Yeah, you're most welcome, Ashutosh. On that note, allow me to give you a brief introduction to Brazilian. We are a global digital services provider powering businesses of all sizes with dynamic digital marketing, enriched customer interactions, engaged online communities, and data-driven decision support. To give our audience a little background, our services include building technology-driven online communities, and as one of the leading online community providers, we have extensive experience in building advanced online communities in various platforms including Drupal, HigherLogic, Discourse, Chorus, Salesforce, Insider, and more. Let's talk more about online communities and enlighten our audience with some meaningful and unique insights.
Sure, Prachi, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So, by definition, online communities are a group of people with shared interest or purpose, sharing a digital space. They have their own needs, goals, and guidelines to fulfill their end goal or purpose. At its core, any discussion forum like Reddit or Quora can be labeled as a community. But now, communities are evolving. They are much more than just discussion and support forums. They enable organizations to connect their customers, members, partners, users, and employees all in one place and engage with them on regular basis.
Moving on, clearly online communities are the solution to many challenges that companies face. I'd like to go ahead and talk about the various challenges that modern businesses are facing today. And Prachi, please feel free to offer your input at any point you like.
Yeah, sure, Ashutosh, please go ahead.
So talking about the challenges, I think the main challenge any company faces today is a fierce competition in this global market. Today, the fierce global competition makes it difficult to establish your market position and maintain.
Yeah, another challenge I think is approaching the right audience. Understanding who needs your products and targeting them is the key challenge for any brand.
Increasing brand awareness has always been a challenge for businesses. Building a brand ensures repeat purchases while direct sales are just one-time transactions.
Absolutely true, Ashutosh. Plus, one might successfully build an excellent image, but staying true to that image can be more challenging. This is why delighting customers remain another major challenge. A positive service experience entices customers to make repeat purchases and stay loyal to you.
Very well said, Prachi. Another challenge most businesses face is hiring talent. A business is built by its people. If you have the right people working for you, it becomes easier to achieve business goals together.
That is one big list of challenges that most businesses face. So, is there any solution?
Fortunately, yes. As we said before, online communities are a perfect solution to many modern day business challenges. A robust online community offers endless benefits, including building real and meaningful connections, gaining an edge over the competition helps you stand out from the crowd, generating quality leads and better customer acquisition, building trust and brand rapport with a better customer experience, increasing case deflection rate through crowdsourcing support, and a lot more. Over to you, Prachi.
Yeah, nothing beats relations built on trust. So building a customer community that encourages them to have two-way communication with their preferred brand is an effective way to gain an edge over other businesses. And in return, they keep coming back to you. This is how a functioning community helps business in customer acquisition, engagement, and retention. So now, starting with the various types of communities we have, every business is different, so they need communities that meet their unique requirements. Let's discuss the different types of communities that business leverage to understand their audience, customers, and clients.
Sure, let's get moving.
So the first type we have is a customer community. This one is the most popular and widely used community type. As we can guess from the name, it's specifically built for the customers of the company. To make the community more customer-oriented, companies focus on delivering benefits to the customers in the form of content, resources, through communities. What is your take on this, Ashutosh?
Yes, you are absolutely right. So customer communities revolve around customers by analyzing their needs and reading them. Members can search for relevant information, contact support, seek help from the fellow customers, and more.
That is quite a fitting explanation, Ashutosh. Moving on to our next type of community, partner community. I think it's imperative that a company communicates with its business partners on a regular basis, but not everyone has enough time on their hands to check it on the daily basis. That's where partner communities come in handy. Ashutosh, can you explain how partner communities can be beneficial?
Sure. Actually, I can think of various benefits a partner community can offer. It offers easy collaboration between key stakeholders that results in a data-driven decision making. Associated partners can share their ideas, point out areas for improvement, future planning, and more. Since their interest lies in the same thing, which is business growth, engagement becomes even more productive and frequent, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Moving on to our last community type, which is the employee community. So, an employee community is basically a single hub for all the employees of an organization to access information, share knowledge, collaborate, browse knowledge bases, and more. So, would you like to add anything to it, Ashutosh?
Yes, thank you. So, of course, as coronavirus disrupted normal life and confined people to their homes, communities have played a vital role in powering this work from home scenario. It presents your employees with a space to communicate with their peers and deliver better productivity despite working from different locations. So employee communities are more critical for an organization than we think, especially during the times like this. Now that we are familiar with the various type of communities, let's talk about some use cases of communities. We need to understand that communities are multidimensional in nature. What we mean is that if we can be beneficial to both the brand and its customers in more than one aspect. So let's discuss the conventional use cases of a community. Over to you, Praj.
Yeah, thank you, Ashutosh. So I'll start with the most common use case of communities, which is ideation. So a community fosters connections on an emotional level with its member. It is a great way to garner love and support from customers and encourage them to participate in the innovation process of a company. That is how a company can incorporate community-led growth in its product or service development. Through ideation, members can contribute to the development of new products or services, troubleshoot issues, or bring innovative upgrades. Ashutosh, can you think of any community based on this use case?
Yes, Prachi. I was actually thinking about a similar community I have seen. The toy company Lego runs such a community. They encourage their customers to come up with the new ideas for their next product. The community members can share their ideas, vote on the other ideas they like, comment on the ideas, and so on. And the idea with the most number of votes gets declared as the winner. As a result, the company actually builds products through those ideas and rewards the winners. I feel this is a great way to keep engaging their customers and deliver what they want. They basically tell the company themselves that they would like a certain product and the company builds it.
Wow, that's impressive. So the next use case we have here is that of knowledge-based article sharing. Every customer runs into trouble once a while. Usually, the first instinct is to look for a possible solution and fix it themselves before reaching out to the customer care. And when they get easy access to the solutions they feel a sense of achievement. Many communities make this possible through an effective knowledge management system. So what is your take on this, Ashutosh?
Yes, I mean, imagine the ripple effects throughout the community members' experience as you enable your community members with the self-service. The more they benefit from your community, the better they will connect. And providing useful and knowledgeable resources is the most effective way to accomplish that. One community that offers a great knowledge base is Canva, a renowned online graphic design platform. Since the platform offers great drag and drop designing tools, it is quite popular amongst the marketers. Obviously, marketers are not designers. So Canva has this online community full of useful information laid out in an effective way that combines nested topics, featured articles, search-based answers, and more. So the key takeaway is that Canva is not only using its community to offer access to the knowledge 24/7 to its customer, but is also gaining new customers by allowing them to learn about their convenient designing toolkit.
Exactly. So moving on to the next common way is blog activities. We know blogs can be quite effective in reaching out to the target audience and getting their attention. Not only do they educate the targeted audience about the products or services, but they also add credibility to the company. So, what's the use of having a blog activity based online community? Because a community can encourage two-way communication, which is hard to accomplish with a typical blog. What do you say, Ashutosh?
I think blogs are great for companies to publish information, thoughts, goals, and stories about their company products or services. They are helpful in boosting brand awareness, conversions, credibility, and even return of investment. Take the TripAdvisor community as an example. It has been staggering collection of knowledge full of itineraries and inside information for a travel blogger. The fact that they encourage travelers to post content in their community made it a successful traveling behemoth.
Yeah, so thank you for this explanation, Ashutosh. So moving on, the communities might deliver a number of use cases, but networking still remain at its core. So let's discuss the next fundamental use case, which is discussion forums. Companies build communities to allow their customers to discuss their services and products. It is an effective way to collect feedback, opinion, and reviews. Plus, brands can gain a clear picture of how customers utilize their products or services in actual settings.
I totally agree with your point there, Prachi. Take Buffer Community as an example. It was first hosted on a Slack with over 4,000 members, and then it moved to a dedicated platform. They host weekly community mastermind discussion, which is the main attraction for the tech-savvy Buffer users. It allows members to exchange strategies, advice, and other relevant information.
Yeah, that is well explained. So let's talk about the last but most common use case of communities, which is support case management. Not long ago, most companies built communities for this purpose only. Such communities enable members to offer product tips to other members while helping companies cut down customer support costs.
Yes, I second that. One such example is the HP support community. The brand was struggling to deliver 24/7 support to its customers. They created a dedicated support community and integrated it with their CRM. Now, instead of constantly wasting time on responding to the logistical questions, they archive solutions to repeatedly ask questions, giving customers a quick resolution. That's how they empowered their community members with the efficient self-service while removing the unnecessary workload of their support staff.
Yeah, I think that covers everything that is there to support communities. So we have touched base on the most of the community use cases. So that is all for the conventional use cases of communities. So this is Prachi with Ashutosh signing off now. Catch us discussing unconventional use cases of communities in the next part. See you there. Bye.